As human beings, we are inherently experiential learners by nature, yet most of our learning happens in a classroom. At GrassRoots we build capacity of development practitioners in areas such as social enterprise and organizational sustainability through intensive, reality-based field work and peer learning.
Our experiential field trips give participants an opportunity to observe and assess the various models. One of our fields is the village of Gangadevi Palli in Warangal.
We ask them to go into a village with a couple of questions to try to understand people's needs, to make some kind of market assessment and to be able to really understand how it works.
Our participants on these experiential field trips interact with the local village leaders, heads, and also see the village committees in action. Our participants try and relate all these learning experiences to their situations back home.
For GrassRoots U, every program is custom. Okay, there is no one-size-fits-all. We take the learning objectives of the audience, the practitioners, the students, whoever's coming on the trip.
So these practitioners, these conferences, these workshops, they tell us exactly what are the problems which are actually lying and exactly how can we sync our theoretical study with the practical study and how can we implement our new systems, innovations that actually in the feasibility.
GrassRoots U believes in taking social entrepreneurship cohorts from abroad to field organizations, and our partnership with them has enabled our students to get a grip of what actually happens on ground. We can teach them any amount of theory, but ultimately they learn the best when they hear it from the professionals on ground.
GrassRoots U organization designed this workshop in such a way that we see practical impacts and also practical experiences of the organization in the field. And we visited with different organizations which they shared their experiences, their findings and their impacts. And we also have had interviews with the communities and beneficiaries, which was, something new in these sort of workshops that we attended. In one of the schools in Warangal, the encouragement of the students with the food and also the community contribution. This is a good lesson learned for us.
Any social enterprise to succeed in today's world needs people. And these people have to have a balance of business knowledge as well as the knowledge of the social sector. And it is very difficult in one person to develop both these aspects. And when organizations like Afghan CSOs who have come this year, if they interact with business management institutions and students who are doing business management courses, this gap to a certain extent can be filled.
One of our funders told us, she said, "We've seen more impact on this trip than we have in 10 years.
Development is in our mind and in our hearts. That is one of the most important things that I have learned. And I am very proud to be part of this program, and I will also recommend to other people in Afghanistan.
And the goal is to move them through a process where they'll have a transformative experience and come out on the other side.
This is one of the top and the best adult learning methodologies.